Good evening, I'm Dominic Video, and thanks for joining us. Breaking news as we come on the air tonight as what's being reported as a massive house explosion in Hibbing. What we know so far is neighbors heard an explosion around 6:40 earlier tonight with a house engulfed in flames. The explosion happened here at the 2200 block of East 9th Avenue. Emergency crews arrived on scene with the two-story home fully engulfed in flames. One person was transported to Fairview Range for medical treatment. Northern News Now's Daniel Chiarelli is on scene. Daniel, we started hearing these reports of this house engulfed in flames. How is the scene now?
Yeah, that's right, Dom. I'm here on the corner of North 9th Avenue East, right across the street from the Hibbing High School here in Hibbing for that reported house explosion. As you can see behind me, multiple first responding crews, firefighters, ambulances, all of the above responding to the house explosion. But as you can see, where that ladder goes into the house, that's actually the neighboring home, also receiving extensive damage, both fire and debris. This is still an ongoing situation. As you mentioned, Dom, the Hibbing Fire Department letting us know that there was just one injury from this house explosion, that person being airlifted to Range Medical for further assistance. Talked to a couple bystanders today. They were just home going about their night, basic Sunday night, watching football, making dinner, when they heard the loud explosion, looked out the window and saw a massive orange fireball. They certainly evacuated their homes, made sure everyone was accounted for. As I mentioned, just one person injured. I did see a deceased cat of one of the neighbors, being taken care of after it was removed from one of the houses. So super sad in that aspect, but also a miracle that if only one person was injured in this reported house explosion. Looking at the scene, I could see tons and tons of debris. Still no word, obviously, on the cause of that explosion. Those details still to come in the coming days. Make sure to keep updated with Northern News Now, both on air and on our website. I'm sure tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., Madison and Sydney will have the latest on this house explosion. Live in Hibbing, Daniel Chiarelli reporting for Northern News Now. Dom, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel. And actually, according to the Hibbing Fire Department, there are 11 different agencies that have responded, one of those being the American Red Cross. And thank you, Daniel. This is a developing story at this moment, so stick with us as we find out more.